Hey everybody, I just wanted to put this video up to help everybody out with writing their wedding speech because I used to be very nervous about having to give speeches. I was never much of a public speaker myself, and this particular speech is a very important speech to get right. Now I know that it isn't nearly as big of a deal as it might seem to write a great speech. So I wanted to give you guys a few quick tips and also tell you about a site that I went to that guides you on how to write a really memorable speech. Guides you all the way through, and it has sample speeches from professional speech writers that show you how to give proper flow to your speech, which is very important, and also lots of inspiration to you. I know how it sounds, but it's almost like magic how well the people at this site can show you how to write a speech. It'll help you write a speech that'll be really charming and memorable to your whole audience, and that's as it should be on your wedding day. And it'll help you write a speech in less than a day or so, and you can get it over with, and you can finally relax about it. And it should be fun to write a speech like this. And the site shows you how to have fun with it, even if you don't believe that that's possible. I know I didn't believe that it would be possible to have fun with writing and delivering a speech like this. I used to think that I wouldn't be able to avoid embarrassing myself. But the site of this address in the video, if you want to go there, teaches you how to do it really well. You can go there now by just typing in this address in the video into your browser or clicking the link in the description. But for now, here's how to get started with your speech. 7 groom speech tips I have for you that are important to pay attention to. Number 1, you should figure out who is giving speeches before you start writing. You should know if the bride wants you to give a speech that will be the speech for both of you, or if she would like to give one as well. The father of the bride and the best man usually make speeches no matter what, but other speeches such as maid of honor and the mother of the bride speech are often done too. You need to know who to follow and who to introduce next. Just like logistics like this, the usual order is the father of the bride, mother of the bride, groom, bride, maid of honor, and bridesmaids, and the best man. But the order is, of course, not set in stone. Just make sure you're organized so you know what to say in any situation. Number 2, find out the general composition of your audience. Large groups of people are tougher to write for in general because there are people from many walks of life in the audience, and you should avoid saying anything off color that might easily offend. Say things that will generally please everybody there, especially the bride's family, and remember to add some comedy to it. This really gets people into a good mood and entertains them. Nobody wants to hear a boring speech. Number 3, you should start off with a general template for the speech. It's highly recommended that you get help from a professional on this one to make sure your speech flows correctly and everybody understands what you're trying to say. Books about speech writing are good, or something like the site I was telling about you earlier. It's the most reliable thing I've found so far to writing a great speech. Number 4, start off by acknowledging what the speech before you said. This can be on the fly to seem more natural, or it can be something generic with simple thanks that you wrote down. Number 5 is you need to thank everybody involved in the wedding next. Thank people for preparing everything. Thank everybody for being there and giving gifts. Also, thank both sets of parents, of course, and make them feel special because it's a big day for them too. Tell a story or a short anecdote or quote that involves them. Number 6, you can next talk about how you met your wife, the qualities that make you love her so much that you want to spend the rest of your life with her, and you should stay very PG-13 on this, of course, and share your vision of the future and of your marriage together. Number 7, end with a bit about the best man because he's going to be giving a speech afterward that's probably going to be roasting you a bit. Maybe take a few soft cracks at his expense, lighten the mood, and also ask him to be gentle with you. That's about it. It's pretty simple, right? But of course, it's a lot harder to get perfect, and this being one of the most important days in your life, you should make sure that you get it right, set your marriage off with an extraordinary bang. I believe that speeches really have the power to impact people's lives, and If you get it right, people will remember your speech for years. It's tough to find the right words for everything you need to say in your speech, but right now, imagine knowing exactly what to say in any situation to express your true feelings, but have the crowd rolling with laughter or crying with happy tears at the same time. That would be really great, right? I mean, I thought so anyway. There's a way to do it that's to learn some tricks of the trade from professional speechwriters. It can make a huge difference. I know I was surprised too, but after all, that's what these people do for a living. They entertain and they move people through speeches. That site I told you about before that has professionally written speeches works really well, and I have to recommend it to you. It really makes your life easier. I would say it sort of feels like somebody else is taking your memories and writing a professional speech for you. Of course, your speech will be unique and your own, and nobody will know that you got help, but the guide and the professional sample speeches of this site make it sort of feel like that anyway. Learning how to write like a professional and learning how to give your speech perfect flow and that special something that will really impress people is what really will set your speech apart. It'll really stick in people's minds and you'll feel amazing while you give it and after you've given it. So go check it out at this by typing this link below into your browser or clicking the link in the description, and get the package there so you can write it finally and just relax about it and make sure your speech really hits the mark with your audience. It'll be easier than you think, and you'll have a great time delivering it because you'll be confident. So enjoy and good luck, and of course congratulations.